So I'm here today with Kevin Gaskell. Kevin, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Yeah, it's interesting and busy time, but I'm well. I'm well.
I like that you said that, like thinking to yourself, it's very busy. I can see that in your eyes.
Yeah, it's very busy. I run 5 companies, and the market is not the easiest place to operate in at the moment. Interest rates are challenging. Um, are we going into recession? Are we not? It's all creating more work, and we just have to be smart. We have to be clever in the way we're doing things. I've got businesses that are growing at 100% per annum, and the trick
Yeah.
is to keep them growing despite the challenging environment.
And do you kind of, as a business person who kind of is involved in multiple businesses and constantly thinking about different areas, how much do you have to take, kind of be constantly looking at the outside environment, or how much is it focusing on what you're doing internally within those
It's a
businesses?
mix. I mean, I'm trying to look ahead at the outside environment, trying to
Mm.
imagine what it will be like 6, 12, 18 months from now. But at the same time, very heavy focus inside the businesses to make sure that we know where we're going. We understand what success looks like. All of the team understand how they contribute to that, and that together we build great businesses. I try to build world-class businesses. That's my
Yes.
objective, and so far, touch wood, we're doing okay.
So let me take you back to when a business comes across your path in the first place, and it kind of, and bear in mind this not just talking about business. Kind of, you've also done some amazing adventure, kind of crazy stuff from my perspective. Is there traits? It's true. Is there traits or things that you are looking for which are consistent throughout anything you do that piques your interest, or turns around and says, "Yes, I can achieve this."
Yeah, I mean, I get asked to look at a lot of businesses, and
Mm.
typically I look for businesses where I can understand the market. I've got some idea about the market. There are certain technical or scientific businesses that I wouldn't touch because I don't understand the technology. But I have a fiber business, I have a data security business, I have a fintech business. So those kind of commercial applications of technology I understand. So I look for a business I understand. I look for a business where I can identify the issues because frequently I'm asked to run businesses these days. I seem to be Mr. Turnaround, where they found themselves in very challenging situations. And then it's about defining what success looks like. And mostly, frankly, it's about engaging the team. It's frequently no more complex than engaging the team, working out what the priorities are in the business, and then
Mm.
working to deliver on those priorities. And, I took over a business. I've just driven past it. I'm here at Radical Motorsports, where I'm chairman, but I drove past one of my previous businesses 10 miles down the road. So I was coming here this morning. And that was a
Yeah.
business that had gone through 10 years of losses, and we got it back into profit in 14 months with the same team of people. So it's about focusing, prioritizing, and understanding that customers want you to be successful. Your customers want you to be successful. So make
Mm.
sure you do what they want.
So again, kind of, I suppose, do you find there are traits of the business owners or the people who are running the business that mean they're tired or whatever it is, such that they've lost engagement of their teams? So actually, you're going in and you're looking at the C-suite, the higher echelons of that business, as much as you're looking at the business as a whole in terms of
Oh
kind
yeah,
of what they.
yeah, absolutely. It is about engaging that team, and typically
Mm.
what's happened is the team have got into the business rather than onto the business, so they're bashing away on the day-to-day detail. And I say to them, no, no, just leave that a minute, just leave that. Let's just step out. Let's just look where we're going, and let's build a plan here. And plan,
Mm.
and I don't mean a 500-page PowerPoint chart. I mean, let's just decide where we're going. Let's draw a roadmap and say where we're going and how we're going to get there. And once I can get people to realize that they can breathe, this business is not going to fall over. We're a long way away. We're having a tough time. We're a long way away from dead. Then I can encourage people to really get engaged. And then it all starts to become fun. And, I call it commit. What are we committing to do? Um, Connect. How are we connecting everybody in the business to where we're going? And then create. And the creators create magic. Great fun. Should be fun. I'm working in a business here where we build racing cars. It's fun.
Yes.
And we've grown this business pretty much 60, 80% over the last 2 or 3 years. So it's frequently the same issues, whether the business is in a tough place or it's in a good place. Because even in a good place, when I took on BMW, that was in a great place, but I believed we could go further, and
Mm.
it was challenging to get people to believe that they could achieve more. But over the next 4 years, we grew the operating profit of that business by 500% with the same team of people. And it was them just doing their job, having more fun doing it in a structured, prioritized way. And that's what I do.
So do you think? Would you say whether it's a business that needs a bit of oomph, or whether it's a business that's doing really well but could go better? Actually, an outside voice coming in afresh in order to keep you going is critical to continue the success of the business or change the pathway of the business.
I think it's a useful catalyst because I encourage people to, as I said, stop a minute, just stop,
Yeah.
hurry up and do nothing for a minute. Just do nothing. Let's just think about where we can go. But then it's about building, daring to dream. What could this business or this team or this organization actually be? Let's just step back and imagine. And, often, Nick, the answers are already in the firm. People already know what the challenges are they're facing. They already know what the opportunity is. And so all I'm doing is catalyzing and focusing them. And frequently, I get asked to do a keynote speech. But I say to people, let me come and work with you for a couple of days. I'll come and work with you and we'll build the plan. And together we'll create something that we can then go on and deliver. And you'll be amazed at how quickly your business gathers momentum. It starts to move and people start smiling. People are having fun. And that's when it really works.
So can I ask, kind of, Kevin? I've known you for quite a long time, and kind of, you are someone who you believe you believe and you can deliver it, but kind of change comes within, and actually you can deliver to that level if you actually have clarity of that whole thing. How do you do it for yourself when you wake up in the morning and you kind of, and the world, whatever's happened politically or economically or stuff like that, and it's just too much for you? How do you keep your mindset such that you can inspire others and actually deliver that for others?
Well, the truth is, Nick, sometimes I don't. I like everybody else. I'll have a quiet morning where I think, oh, blimey, here we go. Here we go again. There's a lot to do. But then I do things. You mentioned it. I go off and I do expeditions. But to prepare for those expeditions, I do some training. I in the morning I'll go in the gym or I'll go on a bike ride or I'll do something, and that's where I just refresh. That builds my energy back because
Mm.
you know you're a long time dead. So let's have fun doing it now. And so I just tell myself, come on, Kev, you're so lucky. You're working in 5 great businesses. We've
Mm.
worked with some amazing brands. We've had a lot of success. Let's just enjoy it. Let's enjoy the journey and realize that the barriers, the challenges, they're part of the journey. They are part of what makes it interesting.
Brilliant. Listen, Kevin, I think on that note, thank you so much indeed for your time. It's been lovely speaking.
Yeah, great to talk to you too. See you soon.